What's up, everybody? Good morning. How are you doing? These are the first words I've said today. I'm pouring coffee right now. Haven't had any of that. It was 8 o'clock, and then I accidentally fell back asleep, folks. And then all of a sudden, it was 9:15. But I made it down here. I'm ready to go. Let's get into it. What's up, everybody? Welcome to the ReCoop. I am Cooper Daniels, your host. Today is Thursday, October 9th, I think it is. October 9th. I'm pretty sure that is what today is. That's what I wrote on the thing. What do we got? Earlier this morning, I saw before I fell back asleep, I saw that CZ told you not to FOMO. When CZ tells you to buy and when CZ tells you to FOMO, not to FOMO, usually it's good advice. I think that's what Gary is trying to stop. But in the meantime, I would listen to CZ. I'm trying to get this He-Man figure. Does anybody know who He-Man is? I have this here. And I was trying to stand him up because I'm barely paying attention to what I'm saying. So CZ said that. We have Gary. Gary wants to revive FTX. Let's look into that. The market is pumping I don't know if it's turned around in the last couple of hours, but the market's looking good. Last I looked, I think Bitcoin was over 37. So let's just dive in. Let's look at all this shit. First, what we're going to do is we're going to say, what's up? Is there anybody in the chat? How are you guys doing? What's up, Aubrey? How you doing? Yeah, will you guys want me to talk to Corvus and Hot Dog NFT? I'm down. I thought Corvus disappeared and somebody new is taking over the project. Benjamin Franklin. Be frank. Yeah. So, I mean, if Corvus is indeed not rugging and they want to talk about what's going on, I'd love to they can stream into this live stream and let's have a chat. Live streams were started like buttons were clicked. It was anarchy. You know what I mean? Shaq knows what's going on. I came down here, couldn't close my garage. Something's wrong with my garage door opener. I had to run back upstairs to get the garage door opener, run back down here. I have a yogurt, a Fage yogurt. They don't pay me for this, but I do enjoy a nice Fage that I have not even gotten to eat yet, folks. And I don't think I'm going to until after we end. All right, so who's going to tell him? Who's going to tell me? What am I doing wrong, guys? Who's going to tell him? Good evening, Mel. How are you? Thanks for joining. Good morning, Fisherman. Nice to have you in the chat. Uh-oh, he was about to say the same. What's going on? Look charts, dude. Oh, I don't know if I should be. Corvus says he isn't Hot Dog, but we all think he is. What is Hot Dog NFT? That's not Glizzy Pepe, is it? Big dip in the market. Oh shit. So no more 37. See, man. Oh shoot. Hey guys, I mean, look, in my defense, I was going to be very bearish about these top. Now you may be fucking with me and I'm taking a victory lap and then it's at 45 or something. But yeah, I mean, I saw that thing from CZ and I was like, oh, they're dumping. This shit's dumping. But maybe I'm wrong. And you guys are just messing with me in the chat. I should probably XRP collection Hot Dog NFT. Oh yeah. All right. Yeah, they look similar. I've seen that NFT. They look a little similar. All right. I want more time to get more algo. I know, me too, man. At this point, I don't care. It goes up, it goes down. Like, I mean, come on, guys. We've been doing this for long enough to be, I mean, the fact that we don't all look like all you 30-year-old dudes don't look like you're 75 is a win. You should, but we don't. I'm only 26, so it's hit me pretty hard. I am not a spry 26-year-old anymore. I pay attention to the markets, the crypto markets daily. Oh my God. That's something. You know what I mean? 26 years old, and I got a full head of gray hair and a chest The chest full of some gray hair. Keek. All right, let's look at the Omega Bear candle. Oh, DWF, you prick. You're a prick. You got us all excited. We tapped 13. We were sitting there dancing in the streets, ready for the big turkey. We were going to the fancy grocery store for our turkey this year. But no, we're getting a frozen Smart and Final turkey again this year. You fucking algo DWF pricks. Sorry, Jesus. That's what you guys get. Getting frozen turkeys from Stop and Shop. Buy frozen turkeys, folks. No fresh turkeys for you. Oh, that's weird. I'm weird. All right, so let's share the screen and let's look at some mainstream media just to see what they're talking about, and then I'll get to CoinMarketCap in a second. All right, cool. DWF delivering frozen baby turkeys for your 18 people family that you have to feed on Algo. All right, we're all good. That's what you call a uncaffeinated, just woke up rant. Where I would probably only do that with people that are in my real life, not on a streaming platform. Okay, so we're all good here. This is actually there. We're not messing up that. I'm going to refresh this because it's probably from. Okay, so the stock market is pretty much sideways. That's about nothing. S&P 500 is little change, struggles to extend route for a ninth consecutive day. Barbie who? Gen Alpha kids obsessed with skincare could fuel holiday spending. What? Okay. Okay. McDonald's and Krispy Kreme. Looks like you're going to be able to either get a Krispy Kreme at your local McDonald's or get a Big Mac at your local Krispy Kreme. BlackRock. I mean, this is news that you would think would be positive. So maybe you guys are, no, I don't know. But BlackRock appears to take first steps towards an Ether ETF. We'll read it. I'm sure Crypto News has a better take on this, but let's what CNBC says. Okay, the SEC Commission has still not approved a Bitcoin ETF. The price of Ether jumped 7% on Thursday, topping 2,000 for the first time since April. Asset manager giant BlackRock appeared to take the first steps towards an Ether ETF on Thursday, sparking a rally in the cryptocurrency. The website for Delaware's division of corporations showed that an iShares Ethereum trust was registered on Thursday. A similar notice for the iShares Bitcoin Trust came 1 week before BlackRock's filing for the Bitcoin ETF in June. BlackRock did not immediately respond to a request for comment. The first iShares product is the leader in the exchange-traded funds with more than $2.3 trillion in assets under management. The price of Ether jumped 7% on Thursday, topping 2,000 for the first time since April. All right. The regulator has long opposed such a fund and blocked Grayscale's attempt to convert its Bitcoin Trust product into an ETF. Well, it sounds like, I mean, if I'm guessing, I think that this Bitcoin spot ETF is imminent. Frankly, I think it should be coming. It might have. I think we're in an 8-day window. Is that what I read? Not exactly as in the know as I have been in the past, but I'm pretty sure we're in an 8-day window right now. And if they don't pass it within this, if they don't approve it within this 8-day window, then we're gonna have to wait until something like January, right? But I think it's gonna happen now, and that looks like BlackRock knows it's gonna happen because now they're like, okay, now we're moving on. We're gonna get this Ethereum spot ETF. I wonder what the SEC will say to that. All right, we're probably going to look at this again on another site, but let's just go back. Is there anything else on CNBC that we want? No. Let's look at why Apple, Amazon, and Qualcomm base their chips on ARM, helping it become the year's biggest IPO. Yeah, ARM. I remember in the SPAC days, people were hoping that ARM would be a SPAC. Good luck. Nothing's a SPAC except for maybe like your friend. The companies that ended up getting SPACs were like, your buddy's bicycle repair service. Oh, and with a $500 million valuation. Okay. Fed officials say full impact of past rate hikes is yet to come. High inflation will last for decades, Ken Griffin says. Your favorite, Ken Griffin. Black Swan Fund manager says start worrying when Fed cuts rates. Well, that means something's broken, right? What a mess this all is, our economy. We were talking about this yesterday. So apparently that other drug that I don't know how to pronounce, so I don't remember, but new Ozempic rival is about to make your weight loss drugs way cheaper. Good. I hear that Ozempic is that a good thing? Do you guys like the Ozempic? I hear so much about it. All right. Ugh, I've got a headache. Nuclear is out, hydrogen is in. Where countries put energy R&D money. Hydrogen. Oh, look at you, Grab. Speaking of SPACs, this is actually a company that I still hold from that those SPAC days when we were all getting all SPACy. And it was Grab. That's probably the only one that I actually still hold is Grab. And this was an actual good company that went that route. Grab Holdings posted its first ever profit. Okay. What is it up to, like $5? The shares rose 6.3%. Now we're just looking at revenue rose 61% to $615 million during the quarter, slowing from digit rates in the years past as customers in the region curbed spending to cope with elevated inflation and interest rates. Profitability. Also, adjusted full year loss will be 20 million to 25 million, smaller than the 30 to 40 that it was forecast. Shares of Grab, which had been one of Southeast Asia's hottest startups, are down about 2/3 since it went public through a U.S. blank check company in late 2021. Still, they've stabilized this year as its losses narrowed, outperforming its main regional rivals. This feels like a company that I'm just going to hold forever, and if it works, it works. There we go. All right. So enough of you, Bloomberg. Let's look at CoinDesk. Okay. Well, it's not as bad as you guys made it out. What the hell? This is good. The market's good. But you're talking about our homies. Yeah, XRP's down 4%. Those guys also like to dump on you. Cardano's up. So we just got a bad candle for Algo. So it is DWF. Man, Chainlink 15. Polkadot's down. Okay, we'll look at CoinMarketCap for that. Watch me stare at the CoinDesk ticker. I mean, how brutal would that be? Okay, let's go back to here and let's see. What do you got for us? Crypto for advisors, innovating legacy programs of blockchain. Bitcoin briefly tops 37,000 as SEC said to start talks with Grayscale on spot Bitcoin ETF. Yep. Oh my God. I mean, if FTX does get revived by old Gary fucking Juicy Pants. Stop swearing. I need to stop swearing. Gary Juicy Pants. FTX's FTT token jumps 90%. They're not going to have the FTT token. That's not going to be part of a new regulated FTX. Do it within the law, Gensler said in relation to reports of buyers emerging for the failed crypto exchange. What is the law, Gary? In response to question over whether Tom Farley, former president of the New York Stock Exchange, was looking to buy FTX, Gensler said, if Tom or anybody else wanted to be in this field, I would say do it within the law. Build the trust of investors in what you're doing and ensure that you're doing the proper disclosures and also that you're not commingling all of these actions, trading against your customers, or using their crypto assets for your own purposes. There are reportedly several groups in the running to take over FTX following last week's trial that saw the company's founder, Sam Bankman-Fried, receive a guilty verdict on 7 criminal charges. The speculative rally indicates hope for further upside if FTX 2.0 gets the green light, although there is no certainty that a native token would even be used in a restarted exchange. It won't. They're not going to have a native token. They're not going to have a native crypto exchange token. FTT is currently trading at a 7-month high at 230. Man, sell that. Get that out of your wallet. What are you doing? In spite of not financial advice, because it'll probably keep pumping. In spite of optimism around a potential relaunch, a number of institutional traders expressed their concerns with the platform earlier this year, citing poor latency and tons of issues. Okay. Poor latency. Anything else? Okay, so they're pumping Ethereum now. BlackRock is getting their Bitcoin ETF approved, and now they're pumping Ethereum. Is the SEC still? I wonder what they feel about Ethereum. Gary, I thought, was hesitant to say that it wasn't a security. So I have a feeling that they'll probably fight this a little bit more than they're fighting this Bitcoin ETF, but maybe not. Blockchain staking firms update best practices amid increased scrutiny. Jesus. Polygon Labs commences $85 million grant program to draw builders to its ecosystem. All right. This is all boring. Solana, you guys know I have a giant Sol short. I actually don't, but I do have. I shorted Solana at $42. Very small amount. And when I close that short, all the money from that is going to go into our friend Algo. Bonk. Okay, I'm not reading this. Is this about Bonk? I don't care about Bonk. All right. Let's look at crypto CoinMarketCap. Yeah, I mean, I just refreshed the screen from yesterday, and if you were worried about the markets, but I guess let's look. I'm just going to cut to the chase here. Oh, I see. Yeah. All right. Okay. Bitcoin did it hit 37 earlier today? I mean, look at this, man. It's 36.6. Bitcoin is going. Ethereum, now you guys are FOMOing in Ethereum. You know, I do think a lot of this stuff is going to be a bit of buy the rumor, sell the news. So win the Bitcoin spot ETF, but maybe not. I mean, who knows? It's hard to know, right? Like, there have been Bitcoin spot ETFs, where, you know, in Canada and other places, and there's not a lot of interest in it. But the US is certainly a different player, and BlackRock is no run of the mill, you know, is no small potato. So you would think that the BlackRock stamp of approval would attract a lot of different institutions that are looking to get exposure to Bitcoin. So it seems pretty inevitable that we're going to see a large Bitcoin pump. And I have a feeling it looks like maybe they are setting Bitcoin and Ethereum up to go parabolic, and then we're going to get a very bad, and then they're going to continue their war on everything else. Look at that, $45, up 6% from yesterday. I'm down almost. If I close that out right now, I'd probably lose 3, 6, 9, 12, $15. The slippage was too high on Folks Finance, so I didn't. Or not on Folks Finance, on Pact. You guys need to add more Sol to the Algorand ecosystem, so for better swaps. Bonk is up 60%. A bunch of scam coins that are trying to jump on Elon's AI company. All right, but look at that. Ethereum's back over 2,000. There's a lot of you Ethereum holders out there that are celebrating that. Over 2,000 again. Good for the markets. Awesome. I have a couple of ETH. It's fun. All right. So Bitcoin is up about 5.5% over the last 7 days. Ethereum is up 12% over the last 7 days. They are both up. Ethereum's up about 0.5%, but in the last 24 hours, Ethereum is definitely outperforming 7% over the last 24 hours. BNB is doing fine. XRP is down about 4% over the last 24 hours. Sol is up 6. It's up there with ETH. God, I don't trust that. I have no trust for this. If this thing keeps on going, it could get to 50, $60, but then, it might just dip to like 35 or something like that. But so it depends on, I don't know how high they're willing to take this, but there is a ton of SOL on the exchanges for FTX to make their customers whole. A lot of very influential people need to get made whole before they move on. But you know what? The new FTX guy might love SOL as well. Maybe there is forever a partnership there. Look at that. Cardano is doing fantastic, up 17% over the last 7 days, 3% over the last 24 hours. Doge is down. Chainlink is clearly going bonkers, 33% over the last 7 days. Wild. Polygon also doing fantastic, 25% over the last 7 days. Polkadot, very mid, not doing great, 6%. Down actually over the last 24 hours. Stellar. I mean, do you guys care about Stellar? I don't really care about Stellar. I'm sorry. I tried to care about Stellar at one point and just don't care. XRP is XRP. But they probably okay. So Hedera is now under 6 cents. It's down over the last 24 hours. Lido is doing fantastic, up 22.5%. It's up 11% over the last 24 hours. Lido, if somebody ever asks you, what's a good example of decentralization in crypto, just don't point them to Lido and Ethereum. I don't know. That's kind of rude and probably not even that all that accurate. All right. Near is struggling. Near is, I don't know. Does anybody care? I very nearly don't care. Quant's looking good. That's the CBDC coin. And then, Gary, Algo almost took out 12 cents. What are you doing, Algo? Let's have a chat. Number 50. Barely in the top 50. Stacks, BSV, Theta, all of them within range to knock Algo into the 50s. Tezos, not even that far back. Axie Infinity. Gnosis. Look at that. Gnosis is up 43.35%. I don't even know what Gnosis. Woo Network. About to flip Algo. Just kidding. All right. Casper. Doesn't our buddy not Gary Gensler, Anthony Scaramucci like the Casper? Do you guys like the Casper? Anybody out there like the Casper? I never go down this. Look at this. Huobi token up 13.5%. Zcash. Oh, man, you fell out of favor, didn't you? CRV sitting at 50% or 50 cents, man. Pepe's up 20%. All right. I never go down that far, but I just wanted to see what's going on. Decentraland. Remember when we were all excited? We were all super juiced up. Ooh, the metaverse sandbox, Decentraland. They were pumping. We were all excited. We were gonna we were gonna all enter into a alternate universe where it was all looked like it was Nintendo, the original Nintendo, but we were gonna be in there listening to Snoop Dogg perform a concert with an avatar, and then we were going to go next door to Snoop Dogg's house, and we were going to go to a house party, and we were all going to live our virtual lives, never, ever leave our house, and never see another real human again. It was all going to have those Oculus glasses on, but nobody cares anymore. Sandbox, Decentraland, nobody cares. Nobody wants your stupid alternate metaverse. All right. Let's look at gold and see how that's barely changed for in the past 24 hours. Oh, I'm on silver. I'm queued up for silver, which actually I'll try to get up to 23 today. But then it said, no, thank you. No shoes for you. And then it started going down. I'm particularly unhinged today. I usually need about an hour to work out the cobwebs. I didn't get that today. All right. So gold had a nice little run here. Jumped. It looks more significant than it is, but it's up, what, 0.5% over the last 24 hours? Here you go. Oh my God, I hate this. Okay, let's refresh. Oh my God, stop it. How come it's every time I go to the block, it cues me to open my my Phantom wallet? Can somebody tell me why that happens? Like, I can't do anything on the block without Phantom wallet popping up, but it's only the block. Weren't they kind of in bed with Solana as well, by the way, and FTX and all them? I forget. Isn't there a history of the block and Sol and FTX and Sam Bankman-Fried? Because still, am I not sharing this? Still, every time I go to the block, and this is only the block, I get my Phantom wallet. Okay. Circle releases V2.2 for USDC and USC stablecoins with improvements to account abstraction, security, and lower gas fees. Good. Good for you. Anything interesting about this? So lower gas fees on your USDC movements on the EVM, which is super required if USDC on EVM is going to really scale, and not just through layer twos. But I have to say, and I think I probably mentioned this yesterday, I've mentioned it on Twitter when people ask, people want to know in the Algorand community, how the hell do I get USDC off of Coinbase into my Algo wallet? How do I do that? Do I have to swap my USDC for Algo and then have the whatever transaction fees and all that on Coinbase? And then when I get to Algo, I have to swap my Algo for USDC, deal with the transaction fees and slippage, mainly slippage because transaction fees are minimal on Algo. And then it's just like, man, this stinks. Usually, by the way, if you do send Algo to Coinbase to cash out, the swap is more favorable on Coinbase than it is in DeFi, which is annoying. Sometimes that's true. Anyways, the answer to the question is Base. You can use Base as the intermediary. You can send your Algo, you can send your USDC from Coinbase to Base, and then you can send it from Base to Algo using the Messina 1 bridge. Messina 1 has very, very low fees for moving USDC, and so does Base. So that is your solution. Try it out if you want. I mean, if that's what you're trying to do. Okay, the sandbox. We were talking about it. Our little Worlds hopes to spur land sales using Black Mirror and Walking Dead as bait. Let's dive in. We got to know about this, right? We were just talking about it. Sandbox is back. Remember all those articles about the people in Thailand or the Philippines or wherever they were making their living? Oh, that was Axie Infinity. Never mind. All right, let's keep going. A metaverse platform, The Sandbox, is launching a new cinematic themed neighborhood where buyers of virtual land can build immersive experiences alongside famous Hollywood brands like The Walking Dead, Black Mirror, and Peaky Blinders. Sales for plots of virtual land in The Sandbox or land non-fungible tokens plummeted after the end of crypto's last bull run. Hoping to renew interest in the metaverse, the Sandbox announced it's launching a new virtual neighborhood called Cinerama, where users can sign up for the chance to buy and then develop their digital property into an opportunity to collaborate, share ideas, and transform film concepts into immersive interactive entertainment. The new digital neighborhood will feature well-known Hollywood brands like The Walking Dead, Black Mirror, Peaky Blinders, and Cheech and Chong. Aw, come on, how fun would it be? Cheech and Chong getting high in the metaverse with old Cheech. That'd be cool. Now I want to buy. Now I want to buy some whatever. This event not only offers enthusiasts a chance to own a piece of cinematic history, but also fosters an environment where creativity flourishes alongside industry giants. Now, would you guys go into my metaverse land and smoke joints with me and watch Up in Smoke? Would you guys do that? The Sandbox said there are more than 400 plots of digital land up for grabs in Cinerama. In total, the platform has sold 70% of its more than 165,000 land NFTs. During the last crypto bull run and amid rising excitement for the metaverse, after Mark Zuckerberg changed his name to Meta Zuckerberg, sales for land NFTs, which act like deeds to the virtual real estate. I mean, these things are probably so expensive still. Rebounding. Sand token is up from 28 cents in October to a current price of 42 cents. But the token, which has a market cap of nearly 850 million, is trading far below its all-time high of $8.40. Well, thank you, The Block, for giving me some news on the metaverse. Polygon Village launched a 90 million fund for ecosystem development. Marathon Digital's Q3 revenues rise as Bitcoin mining production expands. Okay, cool. Kraken helps the UK police return 2 mil. All right, let's just go. Let's look at more because I didn't have anything queued up today. You guys are reading the news with me today. Navigating the noise. Crypto stocks soar on market rallies. Solid earnings reports. Sushi's smart pools hope to boost LP. Binance and their Web3 wallet. We talked about that yesterday. All right. Nothing? You guys got nothing? Yeah, it broke through 37 and then it corrected back down to 36 and a half. What's going on here? Tom Emmer. Okay, see, you scroll long enough, you find something you're interested in. Jump Crypto president, the one of the daddies of crypto, Jump Crypto president Kanav Karya avoids answering questions about an alleged backdoor deal. The SEC has probed whether the president of Jump Crypto engaged in a secret agreement with Do Kwon in the midst of stablecoin Terra USD's collapse. SEC counsel Devin Starren deposed Jump Crypto president in August as part of the security regulator's ongoing civil lawsuit against Terraform Labs. The SEC alleges Kwon perpetuated a fraudulent scheme to the tune of $40 billion. Okay, we all know about that. In a portion of Karya's deposition unsealed late last month, Starren suggested that Kwon and Karya penned a deal on the 23rd of May in 2021, just weeks after it had depegged. Okay. Jump would help restore UST's peg by purchasing the token, and in exchange, Quan would allegedly amend Jump's Luna loan agreement and lift the vesting conditions. And when you asked Do Kwon to lift the vesting conditions in exchange for Jump's agreement to buy up UST to restore the peg, Do Kwon agreed to that, right? Invoked his right to resist self-incrimination in his response, as he did 8 other times. On the instruction of counsel, I exercise my rights. Okay, so he pleaded the fifth because he doesn't want to admit to it. To incentivize and reward Jump for its manipulation of the markets for UST and AUST, and Quan agreed to modify the parties' prior agreements and instead unconditionally convey to Jump more than 61.4 million Luna tokens at a greater than 99% discount. Okay, so Jump later resold those Luna tokens into the market at a staggering profit of over 1.28 billion. That doesn't look good. In the SEC's case against Terraform Labs, both parties have motioned for a summary judgment. The defense argues that the SEC has not sufficiently proven that Quan violated security laws, and the SEC countered that token holders were clearly making an investment. I mean, Jump getting in trouble wouldn't be great. And they back most of the stuff, don't they? Wormhole, a bunch of stuff. Tom Emmer, what did you do, Tom? How you doing, Tom? Look at you, Tom. Oh, I'm not sharing. Damn it! But here you go. That's what I was. Look at you. Look at him pointing right at you guys. Tom Emmer sneaks crypto provision into House budget bill. What did you sneak in there? Okay, so as congressional leaders work to avoid a government shutdown, Emmer is advancing an amendment targeting how the SEC can use funds. Emmer's amendment to the Financial Services and General Government Appropriations Act, which passed the House in a voice vote Wednesday, prohibits the securities regulator from using its budget to pursue enforcement actions against cryptocurrency or companies until Congress passes legislation that grants the SEC jurisdiction over the asset class. Okay. So what Tom's saying, sneaking in there, is that the SEC is not allowed to use commission funds on crypto enforcement acts until Congress actually passes legislation giving the SEC jurisdiction over the asset class. This is why the crypto industry wanted Tom Emmer as the House Speaker. In remarks before the Rules Committee, I can't even read today. That's a problem for this show right now. When I just dive in and have nothing prepared, my reading comprehension is not even comprehension. My reading ability is very important. All right, Emmer blamed the SEC's out-of-check spending on Chair Gary Gensler, who is perpetuating a pattern of regulatory abuse and also lots of losing in the digital asset space. At a time when clear guidance is desperately needed, Chair Gary Gers instead spends taxpayer resources praising himself for targeting celebrities like Kim Kardashian, while Sam Bankman-Fried was running a Ponzi scheme right under his nose. I like that. The unique characteristics of digital assets make it hard to fit this class into any existing regulatory framework. That doesn't mean crypto is up for grabs by whatever federal bureaucratic agency has the most taxpayer-funded enforcement resources to burn. Let's go. Let's go, Tom. There he is. I like it. I like the way he's pointing and smiling. Okay. Enough of that. Cool. Here, let's just listen. All caps. Okay, it's all about this Ethereum spot ETF. We all knew that was coming next. I'm just curious how the SEC is going to respond to that. Or they're all in bed together, right? Crypto Queen's 4 billion fraud. I'm not going to read about that. So Jump Crypto is definitely under investigation by the SEC. That is something to watch. All right, we'll be tracking. That is now on my radar. That Jump Crypto is under investigation by the SEC for their alleged involvement with Do Kwon, which resulted in over $1 billion in profit. I mean, they're going to completely destroy Do Kwon. Do Kwon is in trouble. And now, how in trouble is Jump Crypto, which is huge, huge. They back Wormhole, a C3 protocol. Oh, man. C3, man. Whatever happened with my algo really screwed up Brand Labs. ARK buys 10 million worth of Robinhood shares after European expansion plans. Just give up on Robinhood. I guess in the next bull market, though, people will use Robinhood, I guess. This funny. This Nouriel Rubini. Dr. Doom used Binance's brand recognition to promote his new blockchain venture just months after calling CZ a ticking time bomb. For years, economist Nouriel Rubini was one of crypto's most outspoken critics. He called Bitcoin a shitcoin, derided Ethereum as a currency worth less than nothing, and even dismissed blockchain technology as a whole as no better than a spreadsheet. Now, in a twist as old as time, Rubini is rolling out his own cryptocurrency, and Binance co-founder and CEO CZ isn't having it. Some people are shameless, CZ said. There are 7 C's of crypto: concealed, corrupt, crooks, criminals, conmen, carnival barkers. That's me. And finally, CZ. But I guess that's probably a bad thing, being a carnival barker. Maybe I shouldn't so willingly accept that title. But I do have the Ringling Brothers. New stunts by nature's real comedians, bears that astonish, amuse, and delight. How perfect is that picture? Bunch of bears doing circus things. Anyways, I'm proud of that one. I wish it was bigger. Should have bought a bigger one. After attacking Binance publicly on a stage a year ago, Rubini now issues a token and puts Binance's logo on their website without our permission. That is actually pretty funny. What a bum. All right. Enough. Okay. Look, Twitter. You guys want to look at Twitter? Who likes Twitter? Okay. Does anybody like Twitter? Jorge, the artist behind Pyrenees Pack. I believe that we're getting the Good Boys soon. Great art. Son, Dad, do you remember the late October 2023 algo pump? This is like everybody's favorite right now. I actually love that. Everybody's in Latin America right now, making me jealous. Let's see. What is the Algorand? Let's check for my. Oh, I didn't even look at Vestige. We didn't even look at ASAs. The Algorand Foundation's got going on. They've been a little more active recently, which I appreciate. You guys can see all this crap, right? Yeah. Good. Algorand is a pure proof of stake layer 1 blockchain built for real world impact. Start building today with AlgoKit. Followed by Coop Rabbit. All right. Okay, we had the Masari crypto report just dropped on Algorand. How much do they pay these jerk offs to do this report? Matt Keller, today at the United States Senate, Global Blockchain Business Council hosts Tech for Impact Day on real-world use cases in blockchain, digital assets, and AI. I'll be demonstrating Hizab Pay and its game-changing use in Afghanistan. Now, I haven't really looked into Hizab Pay in a while, but essentially what's happened is Hizab Pay has given people access to their money, their whatever the Afghani native, it's like basically saved the native currency of Afghanistan, and it's being used heavily. It's essentially facilitated, that economy completely, and it's, I believe, working. It's interesting because I believe they made Bitcoin and everything illegal there because everybody was relying on actual decentralized cryptocurrency in Afghanistan to protect their wealth because there was so much corruption from the Taliban. I think the Taliban is the official government of Afghanistan at this point, right? And so this is so interesting because they're helping Afghanistan, and they're in the end are actually helping the Taliban better govern Afghanistan. But it's truly doing good things for their economy, and it's actually allowing people to transact, and the relief money is actually getting into people's Hizab Pay wallets. Anyways, that's a bit of a there's such a moral conundrum in my mind about that. But I would need to revisit all of the facts of that. I will revisit all of the facts of Hizab Pay because that is an interesting thing to talk about for sure. Cool. But it does kind of, show the impact that a CBDC can have, and it's not necessarily, it's basically a CBDC in Afghanistan, and how it can actually help these lesser countries give access, get people, the common person, to have access to money, to bypass a lot of the corruption that happens in a lot of these countries. So we'll see. So it's on Reddit. You guys want to check the XGov situation, all the proposers. You want to get yourself, familiar with all of that. The art auction, the Latin American art drop is live. Exa Market, friend of the show. Let's look at this. The Latin American art drop is now live. The drop, in collaboration with the Algorand Foundation, is happening exclusively on Exa Market Drop, blah, blah, blah. Dive into the fusion of art and impact with 15 unique one-of-one NFT artworks. Celebrate freedom, resilience, creativity, environmental awareness through these masterpieces. They're all in Latin America right now, aren't they? Algorand's got a big, let's see what this. Okay, nothing. Let's go, he says. Fire. Yeah, it is fire. These look really pretty, as far as I can see. Cool. Mega Reddit's open, so it's all about XGov. It's all about the Algorand Impact Summit is just around the corner in New Delhi. So Algorand is definitely showing up to Latin America and India, and that is where Algorand has a lot of their fingers. You've seen in the past Silvio Macaulay in Argentina, that there was some sort of partnership that I don't know still really exists. What's going on with it? I have no idea, but El Salvador. So there's a lot of there was everybody's favorite COVID passports, I believe, in Colombia. Well, here you go. So maybe Borderless Cap hasn't fully exited the Algorand ecosystem. Meet Amit. He's a partner at Borderless Cap, a leading Web3 native investment manager with a focus on fostering blah, blah, blah. Register today for New Delhi. Stacy's at the AIM Summit. Here, let's listen to Stacy real quick.
I think tokenization is going to be one of the earlier use cases for crypto and for blockchain technology, for sure. I am the CEO of the Algorand Foundation. Algorand is the next generation layer one, and we're a very performant blockchain. So we're very fast, and we enable instant finality. And things like instant finality and low gas fees or low transaction costs are going to be very important in these tokenization markets, of course. So we are seeing a lot of activity on Algorand in tokenization. I think tokenization is going to be one.
Okay, cool. I'm in North America. Block hash. I've never heard of block hash. What does this guy sound like?
And what their roadmap looks like for 2024. They are empowering a dynamic, inclusive, and borderless global ecosystem based on the Algorand blockchain, which focuses on.
Okay. Well, Brandon is reading, but he's nice looking dude. It's all good. Brandon, we can tell you're reading. You're reading too much. You're looking down. Put that teleprompter near your either what you want to do, Brandon. If you've got a teleprompter or if you're trying to read something, just put it right underneath your camera. So if you're looking like this and you're reading it, it almost looks like you're not reading. But I don't have a teleprompter, which is the least surprising thing that anybody has ever heard. Okay, that's enough. We scrolled the Algorand Foundation website. It's later than I thought it was. Are you guys still here? I don't even know if you guys are here. I'm just on a weird rant. Okay, so Opulus is. Are we sharing this? We are. Here we are on. Oh, we've fallen under 12. We've given away 12. Look at that stupid candle. Oh, DWF. Andre. Is his name Andre? Andre. Inuminu. Inumu. I'm giving way too much time. What is this? Inumu is the governance and utility token for the Inumu gaming ecosystem. You can play to earn Inumu. I hate saying that. Via the online RP idle game at inumu.xyz. Okay, well, do you guys play that game? You guys, anybody know what that is? Will somebody put that into my chat real quick? And we're going to look at that. Vestige up 15% in the last 24 hours. Opulus is up a little bit. Opulus is definitely correcting back down under 9 cents. KubeCoin fell behind its 0.013 stable coin, but still it's up about 2.5% in the last 24 hours. There you go. Okay, cool. Let's check it out. Cool. All right. We'll stop sharing. I'll look at you guys. All right. We got some action in here. Let's go through the chat and then I'll take off. I was about to say the same. Okay, good evening. Who's gonna tell him? Yep, I was gonna say the same. I was about to say, look at the charts, dude. Yep, I did, and it was just algo, really, algo and XRP, and a couple others. And we know, by the way, I know a lot of you, if you're algo, I know there's a lot of XRP holders that hold algo. There's a lot of algo holders that hold XRP. The NFT communities are copacetic. Is that the word? Or, they like each other. And we got daddies. We got daddies that dump on us. DWF and Ripple, I guess. Okay, I want more time to get more algo. Well, you got it. There you go. Under 12 cents. Agro token, Visa. We talked about that yesterday. Very cool. Thanks, Mel. What's up, Django? Hello, Ludo. Kurt, people are too emotional in this space, celebrating like they won the lottery every time Bitcoin goes up $1,000. Market moving off speculation, not confirmation of ETF. I'm sure traders love this market. Yes, they do. GM Coop, what's up, Fred? I know Fred is in Latin America. Yep, first up to 38, and then suddenly dropped to 35.5. Yeah, and then you're just at 35. Yo, Coop, I'm so glad to have your voice back in my daily routine. Fuzzy, thank you for coming back, man. Let's build this thing. And what's going to happen when I really find a flow and I'm able to make this a little bit more exciting. I was just looking at dude's thing. I liked his dark. I liked the way his set looked. He had the fluorescent in the background. He had his plant was lit up. I think I might need to light up the plant. Does it look better if the light is with the plant? Actually, I have another light. I bought a damn light. I'm going to light up this tomorrow morning. This plant. Well, tomorrow, today's Thursday. By the way, if you're watching right now, tomorrow is not going to be at 12:30 in the afternoon. Fridays are going to be at 2 Eastern. Okay, so they'll be a little later. You can, if you're in Europe, you'll be fully drunk at the point that I'm doing this show. But 2. So 11 o'clock my time on the Pacific Coast. Anybody, any insight of what's going on with the algo token? Yeah, DWF is dumping every day. Algonaut. What are they going to do with Sol, that FTX Sol? I think if CoinDesk is to be trusted, and everybody that's tracking this, there's about $100 million worth of SOL on exchanges right now ready to be sold. Now, there is a bunch of different information out there about this that we don't exactly know. It's hard to know what exactly the truth is without doing your own research. If one of you wants to really dive in on this, how much SOL is on exchanges and what the movements are, and if you can find some proof of it, I would love your research, and you can absolutely send that to me. You can send it to me at the ReCoop Show at gmail.com. You can DM it to me. You can do whatever. But if you want to dive in on that, because I'm going to have to do something all day today, and maybe tomorrow morning I can look at it, but it won't have a lot of time. So yeah, if you want to do some research, I'll focus. I will look at your research and talk about it tomorrow and give you a shout out. All right. If it hit 37.90. BTC pump following by the alt season. SOL marketing team is probably the best in crypto. I mean, that is unequivocal. Toli's fantastic. He's really good. And the product is fast and it's cool. There's something cool about it. Yeah, he's what? Toli's formerly from Qualcomm. He's a smart guy, and he's good at the talking. You guys have Hello in your watch list. It will be huge. Oh, I noticed that you gave me a shout out to the Hello team about the whale show or whatever, which I will watch, and I'd be happy to be a part of. So that'd be cool. I know they're down the street, but I'm certainly not a whale. Can't suck that much if people are still using it. Might not be better than Algorand, but the tech isn't that bad and hasn't been down for quite for a while. Yeah, I mean, that's true, Kurt. Absolutely. You're absolutely right. People need to stop following negative narratives and look at things objectively and think with their own minds and not repeat what everyone else is saying. Well, that's for sure. You absolutely need to do that. But at the same time, you need to look at what's actually happening with SOL. And we've seen it happen in the past that SOL is a pump and dump, basically. They're running it up, and FTX is doing the SBF, the John Ray III, the leader of the new FTX bankruptcy, is basically, and I think he's outsourced this to Novogratz to, it's the oldest game in the book. This is not a new game of what they're doing. They're pumping the token to get an exit. So there's nothing actually wrong with SOL. I own SOL. I own a little bit of it. I'm having a joke short of it on Folks Finance, but yeah, at the same time, it's actually in the minds of a lot of the people that aren't actively in crypto. When they think of cryptocurrency, they think of Bitcoin, Ethereum, and then they think of Solana. The average guy that I meet, the dad at the park when my kids are playing on the playground, they know about Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Solana. And then a different dude might know about XRP. And then a girl might know about Cardano. A mom might know about Cardano. I mean, that is literally how far it goes into the actual what people think. And that is very, very, very valuable. I missed that big drop. Hope you guys got that big algo drop. How drop did it get? Did it go to like 11.5 or something? Coop, go grab your iPad. No, apparently I hate that. I prefer this when I'm doing this. Coop needs to do an interview with Loopies. What do you guys? Can we up my interview standards, please? Can I get somebody? Can I get Anatoly or Silvio or anybody? I don't know. Gavin Wood. Coop Dog was up by Coop. Looks like the Inumu game doesn't come out for ages. Over. So the game isn't out yet, huh? The game isn't out yet. Just got here. Jeffrey, what's up? Man, Jeffrey's been around since I think the first Algo Fest. Nice to have you still here, buddy. Just getting here. Did you notice the token supply for Algo increased yet again? Oh, shoot. Algorand Inc. They turned it into technologies, and so that allows them to dump it like a madman. More selling from the Algorand Foundation. We can be critical of their spending, right? Are we allowed to be critical? I don't know. You guys don't like that. Transfers to this wallet are the reason for the supply increase. Oh, I think it. I suspect it's another tranche to DWF. Oh. But I thought I thought they had completed the DWF thing. Huge pumpy dumpy. All my soul NFTs are down bad. Oh yeah, I should talk about Voy from time to time. That makes sense. That would make sense. Oh, damn. It dipped all the way to 10.6 and then it bounced right back up to 12. I would have bought that 10.6. Or maybe I shouldn't have. That would be funny. Oh, that picture of her smiling. That one where she kind of looks like Ron DeSantis. I joked about that would be hilarious. I should frame a picture of Stacy doing that smile. It's a really funny idea, Mellow Cat. I'm okay. Okay. I need to get how would I get a high quality print? And I'll show you guys real. I gotta go. But let's just look at it real quick. Let's just share my screen. Let's find that picture. I made a joke about it the other day. This is the picture I'm thinking of, and then I'm gonna sign off. Super late, actually. Okay. Let's go to my profile. Would you follow me, please? Look at me. Look at my stupid face. All right. Okay. I haven't been tweeting that much recently. Oh, there we are from yesterday. There's my see, AgriToken pre-series A funding with Visa. There's our buddy Ted from Exit Market with Ryan Fox, really nice guy. I believe he moved from Inc. to the foundation. Other friends of the show, Kevin, M Algo Vault on Algo Rye continues 100% win rate. Gora, we've been talking about it. Where's my Stacy joke? Another show. Yeah, I do the show. There we go. Look at them. I guess they won. Did they win the championship? I didn't even look. I just immediately jumped to the joke. Okay. There it is. That picture cracks me up. Does it crack you guys up as much as it cracks me up? I should frame this picture and put it behind me. Oh my God. All right. All right, guys. Well, hey, I appreciate you showing up, having fun with me today. We'll keep on doing this. I'll be back tomorrow at 2 p.m. Eastern. Have a great rest of your Thursday, and let's see what the market does. I can't believe Algo dumped to 10.6, and I wasn't there to buy it. I want to buy it. I'm a buyer right now, and 10.6 is a buying price. All right, peace. I appreciate you. Oh, and by the way, there's no financial advice. Saying 10.6 is a buying price, no financial. Do your own thing because we all know very weird things can happen here.